any words of advice for anyone out there that's watching this video?
Don't do porn, kids. I just don't think it's great for anyone, men or women. Also, don't have kids with NBA players. That's another one.
It's a good message to say don't do porn. And you should have left it at that. But you're still the wrong messenger, Lana. That's the problem. So instead of NBA players' wives getting mad at Skip Bayless for his tweet the other night, they're not going to get mad at Lana Rhoades for holding a child and then saying, don't have kids with NBA players. Bruh. What's going on with our society, y'all? That's what I want to know. So, of course, I caught wind of this. And you already know I had to throw some receipts at her ass, fam. Because it seems like every time Lana Rhoades or Mia Khalifa are in the news, are trending on Twitter or on social media, we know it's going to be something that they said that was very, very stupid. Because you have two women that have zero talent. Except for two things. That's fucking and lying. They should have been politicians. But in this life, they ended up being porn stars or adult film stars, whatever you want to call it. Sex workers, I guess, is now the new norm, everybody's saying now, right? But I caught wind of this because I wouldn't say I've been following Lana Rhoades, her career or anything like that. But I know who she is. I'm not afraid to say I was watching her a few years ago when she was in porn. But we continue to find ourselves in situations with people that they go through these industries. It's the same thing that happens with professional wrestling. You have a lot of wrestlers that come out nowadays that say, wrestling's terrible, it's the worst thing in the world. But it's like, fam, you wouldn't even have what you had today if it weren't for this dangerous sport. Or this toxic sport. And the same goes for Lana Rhoades and Mia Khalifa. For the Lana Rhoades and the Mia Khalifas of the world. Netflix loves their documentaries. There's plenty of documentaries about the adult film industry on Netflix. A couple of them are actually pretty good. I'm not the one that's going to sit here and defend the adult film industry. I'm not doing that. You mean to tell me because of somebody's career choice or because somebody's good at basketball automatically eliminates them? Because normally I wouldn't make a video like this. Normally I wouldn't even make a video about this. Normally Lana Rhoades, her voice, her words will be lost in the wind. But this is a woman that has over 10 million followers on social media. So this is someone that clearly has a lot of people listening to her and a lot of people listening to what she says. And I'm not someone that's going to say, well, we shouldn't be listening to Lana Rhoades, but at the same time, guys, anyone with common sense out there, why the fuck are we listening to Lana Rhoades? Does porn becomes one of the richest adult film stars ever. And it didn't take her long. Same thing with Mia Khalifa. Didn't take them long. But with that, now years later, when all the damage has been done, you get pregnant, you have a kid, you say, you know what? Not only am I going to leave the adult film industry, because she did that once, obviously, before she got pregnant. Because once she got super famous, she left porn. Once she said, oh, I can make money elsewhere, and a lot of it elsewhere, she left. Shortly after she gets pregnant. She was on a podcast saying she didn't even know who the dad was at one point. And this is the woman we're going to listen to when she says, nah, look, I'm not saying that it's bad advice for her to say don't do porn. It's a good message to say don't do porn. And you should have left it at that. But you're still the wrong messenger, Lana. That's the problem. You're still the wrong messenger. Because that's just like me. Let's just say, I don't know, I'm an elevator mechanic. And I work on elevators. And I work for this elevator mechanic company for 30 plus years. Everything I own, everything I have in my house is because of this company. And 30 years later, as soon as I retire, I settle down and have a family of my own, and I say, fuck them. Never work for another elevator mechanic company ever again. I had to tweet this out. And I even put it up on Instagram as well in my stories. I said, what a fucking retard. A mom who regrets everything, including having her own child. Remember, this is the same chick who said she knew in middle school that she was going to the industry. You don't believe me? Take a look.
Why did you start doing porn?
I never know the answer to that question.
Really?
I just like, one day I think I was like 14 and I just like got the idea and I was like, I'm going to do that.
No way.
I feel like I knew that I was going to be though. Like just at 14, I was just like, you're going to be like the #1 porn star. Do it.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, you had that. She thought about it the
much.
same way you did of being the #1 entertainer.
Crazy.
Yeah, I was just like,
Yeah, that's what I'm
I was just
saying.
like 110% sure. Like my guidance counselors in school, my therapist was like, that's not a good idea. Like you can't do
What?
that.
You told
wait,
him?
Wait. You said you were still, but were you still a virgin at this point?
Yeah, I was. So it didn't make sense at all. Like I hadn't even had my first kiss. I was like, no, I'm going to do this, this, and this. And they're like, well, that's not going to happen. Plus, like you probably need therapy because who should do porn?
Whoa.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Now it's too late to play the righteous one. Lana, just take the L. And that's the one thing that Lana Rhoades has never been able to do. She's never been able to take the L. She's the kind of person that is very insecure. And if you watch, I've seen a few of her interviews. And again, I'm a body language kind of person. I'm a vibe kind of person. So I can read people kind of well. I'm not saying I'm the best person at reading people. I'm not saying bring people to me like read all that shit. I'm not saying all that. But what I am saying is that I can read people. I can read vibes. I can feel vibes. She, to me, is a very insecure person. This is someone, and listen to me closely, guys. This is somebody who always needs reassurance. Now, I know that, those of you guys that are in relationships that clearly know that women always need to be reassured with a lot of stuff, right? You think it's everything until you come across a woman like this. A woman like this that feels so entitled that even the little bit of work that she did to get the money that she has, to have the lifestyle that she has, she looks back on that little bit of work and tells you every single terrible thing about it. And including to tell you never to go into that industry.
There's stuff going on, like people getting pissed on. Men are pissing inside of women's vaginas, assholes, down their throats. They're... Sorry.
Oh, don't cry. Now I'm crying. I'm like, God damn it.
Basically, this guy had a bowl and he like gagged me until I threw up into it, and then he like pissed in the bowl, and during the scene he asked me to drink it and I didn't know how to say no. It was one of the most disgusting, foul scenes I ever had to do, and I'm telling a therapist this and they don't even fucking know what to say to me.
Yeah.
No one can relate. Like no one fucking knows what to say about it.
She's speaking as if she was a sex slave. She's speaking as if she was held prisoner and was fed dicks every 30 seconds for 3 years or some shit. No, everything you did was by your choice. That's why I never understand people who will go and make an entire video, make an entire channel on a company that they worked for so many years, and that gave them their house that they have. That gave them the fucking cars. That's the whole thing about the whole WWE. It's like, fam, WWE, if it weren't for WWE, you wouldn't have had that exposure. You wouldn't have had that television time for people to see who you are. If it weren't for WWE, do you think that Rusev, aka Miro, would be in AEW? Even though one could argue he's not even being used in AEW right now, and hasn't been for the past 6 months. So, if for someone like him to get in front of a camera and say everything I have, before AEW obviously, But for somebody to be fired from WWE or to leave WWE on their own, and everything that they have that they've ever wanted is because of WWE. Your house is because of WWE. Your cars are because of WWE. The big screen TV is because of WWE. The grill outside that you're grilling on, that you're grilling your steaks and your ribs on, is because of WWE. Same goes for Lana Rhoades. Your house, adult film. Your cars, paid by adult film. Your kids' clothes. If it's not the NBA dad that you're sitting there bashing in front of a fucking camera, with him not being present, if it's not his money, adult film. So again, man, we're talking about a chick that she had her whole life planned out in terms of being a porn star as a teenager. At the age of 14, she came out and said, I'm going to be a porn star. Told her guidance counselors and all. And now, 10 years later, this chick, probably more than that, obviously, but 10 years later, this chick wants to come out now that she has a kid and bash that entire industry and bash the father of her kid. You know what this is? This is bottom of the barrel behavior. But it comes to no surprise because, of course, it's Lana Rhoades. And if it wasn't going to be her, it was going to be Mia Khalifa. Anyways, guys, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, all that good stuff. It's your boy Corn. It's Half-Ass Pod, and I am OUT.